heroes.
Oh, are you checking on the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
Turn off my
Yeah,
notifications.
you do that. All right. We are live, I guess. Cool.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you see us, let us know. If you can hear us, let us know. If you can't hear us, let us know.
How will they know?
Or say you can't hear us. Anyway.
That don't make any sense.
Well, I would tell somebody if I can't hear them.
Okay. Juju B said they could see and hear us. Hola,
Okay.
amiga.
Hey, girl.
Oh, we got two Sony's place up in here. That's what's up.
Yay.
Sound is good. Good. I got you, boo. Cool.
Right, very good.
We always get nervous about these.
Yeah, we don't get to do these a whole lot by ourselves anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it on there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Hey, Meg.
We never expect anybody to hang out with us on a Saturday night.
Yeah, normally for people that are watching now and watching on the replay, we normally just do these on the first Saturday of each month. But seeing that, I guess we're getting a lot of good feedbacks about doing these live, we're going to possibly just do every first and third Saturday of each month at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So,
and we've been trying to do them very specifically with a guest that's an expert about something. I kind of convinced him to do this one because sometimes we just need to check in with you about all the craziness that we have going on. And we've done a lot in the past month.
Yeah,
we did a lot this week.
This month, and it's only the 11th. So
yeah.
Welcome, Detroit, Michigan, or Detroit, Texas. Before moving here, I didn't even know there was a Detroit, Texas. So, oh, thanks. Well, we're going to be talking about that here in a few as well. And what up, Kurt?
Yes, Curtis.
What up, nephew?
Oh, sweet. Stratton's in here. Awesome.
Detroit, Michigan. Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah.
So for people, we're going to wait about a few more minutes so more people could get in. While we're waiting, have everybody done any gardening so far this year yet? And what are some of the things that you will not grow this year and why?
You want them to put that in the comments below?
Of course. Where are they going to talk to us?
I mean, if you have started something, put that in the comments below. Let us know if you have started something indoors in grow lights, because some people couldn't help themselves, like us, you know.
Emma, I know you got your new garden bed out there, garden area. Have you started anything yet? In Iowa, feeling the cold. So yes, it was kind of chilly here too.
It's not the same as Iowa.
No.
But we did have ice almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was sliding everywhere. It was not fun. Not my favorite thing.
Yeah. Growing chickens indoors. Yeah.
Well, so we're in our office/grow room, and with the name like the Nakid Gardeners, and we say grow room, most people would think that we just have grow racks. Well, yeah, we have grow racks and we have plants on it, but we also have incubators and eggs and baby chicks growing. So this is a real grow room.
Yeah.
For all of that stuff.
Yeah. Let's see what we have here. Sunday, so gardening is still winter up here, but I'm starting seeds tomorrow. Oh, what seeds are you starting?
We've only done the hot pepper so far.
Hot pepper and onions.
And some onion seeds.
And I forgot what I grew over there.
You did some herbs.
Yeah, some type of herbs over there. And today I planted some cilantro, some oregano, and
you got an accent once you say that stuff.
Yeah, you got to.
Okay.
Am I right, Emma? Am I right? You got to say cilantro, even though I can't do my R's like that. But you got to do it. You're from Ghana, okay, cool. Let's see. Juju B said, I just got my seed swap to stuff and we're moving around. I don't think I had the stuff. The organizers holding me. Okay. Going from 5A, Frozen Tundra of Virginia 7B is going to be a quick change. Hurry up and start those tomatoes and peppers.
Yeah, I did take the advice on starting hot peppers early, and I am happy with that. Not all of them made it because we didn't up-pot it fast enough, but some are thriving. I just up-potted them.
Oh, what kind of rabbits are you raising there? I'll be interested to hear about that. We hopefully will be having some baby rabbits in 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. This month is going to be a busy month.
We're going to get into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get to. So yeah. What do besides the bunny rabbits, what else do we have? We got over 70 something baby chicks.
72
so far, 72 out of 81
that we just so last night we candled 72 eggs. Right now of our American breasts in our first group, group 1, and we started another 72 in group 2. And group 1, because we're doing fertility testing, looks like it's at around 89% right now. And our goal is to have at least 80% before we can start shipping those to the people on our list. So right now it's looking pretty good. And I had more eggs than I could fit into the incubator last night. That was really hard not to have a spot for all of them.
I know. I mean, out of 81, only 9 were not fertile. So that was pretty good.
And we got them in really bad weather too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been, like I said, we've had a freeze. We've had part of our field is flooded. It's not been the best weather conditions. So I had low expectations.
Excuse me. All right, I want to.
Bless the baby.
Meg was saying, sorry to interrupt. Is there a site to buy non-GMO garden plants, vegetables, in that I cannot grow from seeds? So there is no one that's going to sell GMO plants or seeds. So a lot of the seed companies will put non-GMO or organic, but don't.
It's just an advertising
ploy. Everything is going to be it's going to be non-GMO. The government will not allow that to happen.
What did our friends used to put on the soap? They used to say gluten-free soap.
Yeah. So don't believe the hype.
Yeah.
We are also thinking about putting our meat chickens order in for the fall. Yes, speaking of that,
we haven't even gotten our first group, and your eyeballs are going to pop out when we tell you how many meat birds we ordered. We haven't even gotten the order. I'm going to be picking them up, March 8th?
Yes.
Already, he's trying to put an order in for an April group.
Yeah. I mean, because you got to think about it. They'll be butchered around the first week of May, right?
You have to build how many chicken tractors for all the birds that we have?
So we ordered 110 meat rabbits. This is our first
rabbits?
Why do I keep on saying that?
Because you're special.
Whatever. 110 meat birds. This is the first time we've ever ordered this many. And it was because of a conference we attended last month. We'll go into that here shortly. But so normally we do a 30 meat bird wave. So we'll do a 30 meat bird for the first quarter and then do another 30 meat bird for the following quarter, and then another meat bird in the start of the fall. But we want to kind of up our game. A lot of people have been giving us feedback about wanting to purchase our birds and a lot of our products that we're been showcasing on our channel. And
it's a struggle because we want to accommodate the requests that we're having, but we have to figure out how to do it the right way. And the right thing for us was going to the APAPA conference.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Joel says it, APAPA. There was such it was like a huge group of mentors for us, people that have done all of the failing and are starting to succeed, and they're literally there with their hands out wanting to help us start our business.
Yeah.
And it's, like, I can't tell you how valuable it is to have those resources right now. Like, he's literally texting, some people almost daily, asking questions as we're getting things set up for what we're about to launch.
Yeah, this American Pasture Poultry Producers of Association, this conference was, it's for anybody that's listening right now that does any type of poultry, livestock, whatever that may be. I would suggest getting the membership. The membership is very cheap.
They have tons of training videos.
Yes, education videos, training videos. They have people that could do advocacy for your area if you're trying to raise chickens in your area, possibly. Don't quote me on this part, but they'll be the voice for any if they need to get in front of any legislation or.
Well, that's actually what's going on right now. Is they're forming a group that's actually going to DC, and so that there is a voice for people to allow. I mean, right now there's a lot of restrictions where people can't raise their own food, and all of us know the more that we learn about this kind of stuff, how beneficial actually it would be for neighborhoods to be able to have chickens. There would be so much less in our landfills if we were able to have chickens to feed like our scraps to and things like that. Like there are studies. I can't remember. I want to say it was in Belgium somewhere.
Over international waters.
Yeah, what was that?
Over international waters. They did a study about that.
Yeah, there's been intense studies about how great it is, for the earth to have chickens there for that kind of stuff.
Oh, wholesome groups. No, these are the what they call
my least favorite.
The Cornish crosses. We are doing the American breast. Those are in our incubators. Those are the 71 out of 82 that are in the incubator, and then we just put another 72 in the incubator last night for our second wave, and those will be due on the 3rd of March. So I've been sending out people that request to be on the email list for hatching eggs and for chicks, day-old chicks, straight runs that are going to have to be locally picked up. So
yeah, right now we have a waiting list. It's not terribly long. I want to say for hatching eggs, I think we have about 30 people on the list. So it's not going to be like a terrible long wait. There are people that are doing what we're doing on a larger scale that are sold out for their entire season. So I am kind of concerned of how busy I'm going to be with shipping out eggs and dragging 4 tractors with 110 chickens in there.
Yeah.
So
I don't understand this question, Byron. Have you guys put in tile to up your drainage? I'm not sure about that.
I don't know what that is for.
No, we have not did our rabbits yet. We have went to a rabbit butchering class. We're going to go to another one to see how a different method of their use of how they harvest their.
Yeah, we're gonna collaborate actually with another channel that has a great rabbitry, and come together for instructional butchering class.
Yeah, Matt is calculating front end costs for infrastructure. Told him he needs to figure out how to sell them.
That's gonna be that is what's so good. I'm glad that he's able to look over those videos. It's really going to be a lot of networking, and that's kind of where we are in our questioning phase. That kind of pushed us to make the decision that we're making, was going to this place and meeting people that do not live terribly far, not close enough to be a competitor, just far enough that we are kind of like networking, and they're sharing with us different things that they did to start building their client base. So the more that we've learned, it's getting less and less scary.
Yeah. For me, I wasn't as scared or timid. I've kind of knew about this. I felt like this was a good conference for her to hear, to see like it is doable and it is feasible. I mean, we're not going to get rich or become millionaires, but we will be able to live comfortably and be our own boss.
That's the goal anyway. The goal is actually to bring him home, so that I can do the things that I like to do, and he can go do the animal stuff.
Yeah, that is correct, GDB. Yes, it's a great support. All right, y'all just joined. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, sweet, yeah. And
hey, Kay.
I'm really hoping Emma and Matt with Sunny's Place, that because next year they're talking about the conference being in Dallas again. So I really hope that you guys come to that, because there's nothing like being in an intimate standing place with somebody like Joel Salatin, just like shoulder to shoulder, chilling in an intimate space. And John Suscovich was there. Mm-hmm. He is a phenomenal person to talk to. And he's like really big into the marketing strategy for pasture poultry. So, I mean, there's these brilliant minds there that you get to pick at and really get some constructive thoughts from.
Yeah. GGB said her neighbor feeds his birds deer carcass in the winter, never stops laying, and he does nothing special other than quality meat and feed. There you go. I mean, you're going to definitely need a lot of light and high protein for your chickens to continue to lay. They won't lay as much as they would in the summertime, but they will lay if you have enough light and that protein. Mm-hmm. Hey, CC Texas Garden, how are you? We are selling eggs to locals to try and cut down. There you go. That's what we started off as with. We started off with 30 chickens, and
it's too much for the two of us.
Yeah.
But we want that many for what our plans are and for our property. And our initial objective is just to help offset the cost of feed.
Yeah. What's going on, Yellow Rose? TNS, good evening. Northern California. Yep. How can I get on the list? What list is that?
If you're referring to the American breast hatching eggs or the American breast chicks, that is emailing us, which is teamholland77@gmail.com. And in the title, you can put American breast hatching eggs or American breast chicks. Now, chicks, we are not going to be mailing chicks in the mail at all.
Those are be only pickup.
Pickup only. I'm not driving anywhere. I shouldn't be inconvenience is the conversation we've had about that. So it's going to be pickup only on chicks. And but for our hatching eggs, we will be shipping those.
Yeah, it's just we haven't felt comfortable just yet selling day-old chicks through the mail. I don't want that responsibility because last year we had
a big scare at the
yeah
start of our adventure.
yeah. So we ordered 100 birds and 73 of them died, and it was just hard.
It was really hard for me to go. I got to where I didn't even want to go out there because it was
They were
so
dying
sad.
like two a day.
It was
Mary McMurray is a
really
great
good.
place to order chicks. Yes, they are probably the number one hatchery around. Then you got Hoover, and what's the other one? Is there some other ones?
There's some other ones, but those are the only ones that we've met, like that we've ever ordered from. So like both of those, I've had good experiences with. And actually, at the APAPA conference, um, the Murray McMurray was there. They're one of the people there, hands on deck.
Ginger and I think Tom was Ginger
Yeah.
and Tom was there. What's up going on, Blands?
Good to see you.
Is this E? We need to go. We still need to do lunch, Eric.
Oh, his teeth are right.
Oh, what happened to his teeth?
Remember, that's why he didn't want to meet for lunch.
Oh,
Because
you didn't want to watch.
And I was like, yeah, he didn't want to watch you eat.
Yeah. Been raising meat birds for 3 years, so I don't need to know broody raising. We need to know how to sell them, how to make and the electric scalder is definitely a game changer.
Oh, I have nothing but very high things to say about Stromberg. I didn't know that Stromberg was going to be there at that APAPA conference. And interesting story. We have the scalder, and it was leaking. And we had a great experience with their plucker, like phenomenal. I love the plucker that we have from Stromberg. Because we can put our turkeys in it. I mean, like
we could put 3 turkeys.
It's a beast.
We could put 3, but 2 is comfortable in there.
Yeah, I mean, we were on a learning curve with it, but so because we had such a good experience, we and we wanted to get a scalder because that's the one thing when you get into having chickens and processing, the showstopper is the temperature for the water. We were constantly having to, it was holding us up a lot. So we wanted to get a scalder to speed up our process, and so it would hold the temperature the way that it needed to be. So the one we got was leaking, and we went up and talked to Stromberg at the conference, and I felt bad because I was like, I have something I really like, and then I have something I don't. They have one in the mail to us in, like, we had it, a replacement in a week.
Yeah.
And so I'm very happy about that.
Yes, McMurray is our one of our favorites as well. Oh, okay. Meg said I need to leave. I'm sorry. So glad. Okay.
I'm glad that you were able to catch us. I know it's a Saturday night. People have lives that don't have our life.
Yeah. We're only 2 hours away.
Hey, Star. Nice to see you.
It's just water.
Yeah. We actually, I wish I would have had like an energy drink because it has been a long day.
Yeah. The another thing that was great this following week or this past Wednesday was we got to meet up with Bootstrap Farmer, Nick, and
we had him on a live.
Yeah.
Anybody that was in on that live, I've become friends with Nick. Cool guy. Love hanging out with him. We actually have kind of like a side project plan that's going to be going on. But our mutual friend, Jill from Whispering Willow Farms, was in town to get another big high tunnel. And
she drove down here to pick up her high tunnels. And then we were able to meet them up for some dinner. And
yeah, they invited us out to eat.
We, while we were there, I had the luxury of having her to sign my little book there. So
I had a funny laugh though, I have to say, because I've been to Nick's we've been to Nick's house. I've been to Nick's house several times, and I had never met his wife until this past week. And Jill, she's sitting next to me, and I had this funny moment where I'm like, it's so funny. I've been in both of your houses and never without you guys there because, and I was joking because we've been to the house that Jill is in when Jess lived there, but we haven't been there since Jill lives there now. And Nick's wife we're usually there during the day, and she's usually at work. So, but we had a good meal with them, a good chat. Jill always says she has a ton of energy. I wish I could huff her.
I could make some real money now. Yeah, this is us at the bar there at the bar having her sign the book.
Yeah, which I mean, it was just casual. We knew, I think, for like a week or two that we were going to have dinner one of the nights during the week that she was here. So, but it was good for me to sit and chat with her. Something that I have struggled with us in this channel and kind of being here is I don't really like to be on camera a lot. So it was good to sit and chat with Jill about my struggle with that. She's the second one. Jess was the other that are trying to encourage me to talk more on the channel and, kind of share little behind the scene things. And I've done some stuff, but not a whole lot. So she was trying to encourage me to do more and be a different voice for our channel. So I think I might try to do my own thing on the channel sometimes. You wish. He wishes that I would just do everything and be the magic table here that keeps the house clean. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, she is. Oh, what's going on, Bad Acre Farms? I need to holler at y'all sidebar about y'all. I know y'all do a CSA. Y'all mostly do a vegetable one.
Yeah, we're gonna be launching something soon here. So
yeah, we're going to. I just did we finally got a confirmation on the turkeys. I was waiting on that to see if I could get them before June.
What, you ordered some?
Not yet.
Well, what's this confirmation you got?
Well, I was making sure I could order some and they will be here before June. They will actually be here. I think it was like, I gotta look. I didn't hit the send button or the submit button, but I think they'll be at the end of April or something like that. And that's something about that we learned at the APA conference. The APA conference where the turkeys that you leave them in the broody box for 3 weeks and then you put them in the cage for another 3 weeks before you initially let them out and whatnot. I think you got to let them, don't give them free grass or free range till their 9-week mark. And then they'll be at the age where you don't
have
to.
How many are you planning to get?
Probably like 10.
Well, because now, as I mentioned before, you're already asking about our second big order on birds, and it sounds like they'll be here at the same time some turkeys are.
No, I didn't order the second batch of birds.
Okay.
You said no on the second batch of birds?
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure that was understood because I didn't know that you were going to listen to me. That's awesome.
No, I wish somebody else was listening to me. So Judy said, but behind the scenes person, be the best version of yourself you can be. But if you want to be on camera, I'm here to be. See, there you go. Good job. Thank you, Juju.
He's trying to get a campaign for
him.
Well, I think
we have started some herbs, but not flowers yet.
Yes, and I'm really itching to get a lot in trays and starting. I have kind of like a very cautious approach right now because the weather this in this past 12 months has been so crazy that I don't know that I trust to do anything just yet. February is usually the worst month in Texas.
Yeah, now that we're getting out of that, now we got to wait for the first week of April.
And we have big plans because we have a friend that I mentioned earlier, Catalina Acres. They're going to be allowing.
Hey, Cheryl, what's going on?
Cheryl's
My sister's friend.
We have friends that are going to be loaning their tractor to us.
Trailer.
Their
livestock trailer.
Well, I was talking about the soil work that you're going to do. The work that you're going to do in the
field. Yeah.
Why are you thinking about the tractor trailer?
Because I'm still thinking about birds.
And he's still thinking about chickens. And I'm thinking about so that's another reason I said no to the second large batch, is that we have some dirt work to do. Like, that's too soon, and we don't have enough areas that are not getting saturated right in the rainy season. So I want to make sure that we have time to get our pastures right for the bigger picture as we go into the rainy season.
Awesome. Becca, I actually did a video today. I'm not sure when that be able to be put out, but how we started a container garden and stuff like that.
And even though we're out here how we are, we still grow things in containers. I don't foresee a time that we're not going to have something in a container, honestly.
Yeah. There's so many benefits growing in the container that I think we will always grow that way. Mrs. Fizz says, good to see you again. I got the new shelf for starting seeds and the 4 lights that the Nakid Gardeners recommended in one of their older videos. Onions will be planted tomorrow. Awesome. So yes, I just saw something. Oh, holy snap! What's going on, Morgan? Holy snap! I'm blushing. Oh, shut up.
Hey, friend.
Hey.
I'm excited. Morgan's gonna have something coming up, isn't it? Is it Monday night?
Yeah, Monday night.
Yeah, with Jess, and I'm just excited to watch that because I think that's cool. It's powerhouse coming together for something.
Yeah, I just finished watching your video today about that's crazy how in Vermont what y'all deal with the
we had a coyote run in our field today. After we watched that, we were outside, we were doing stuff, and it was right after watching your video. And it's the first time I ever saw a coyote. And then there was guns like being fired.
Yeah, there's seems like semi-automatics firing.
I had just watched his thing, and I was like, "Is that happening here? I didn't know that happened around here." But I didn't see any other dogs or anything like that.
Well, she will be on. I have a 2-hour commute. I get off at 5. Won't be here till 7:30, but she will be here. I'll be watching and chiming in. Pork rinds. Can't wait to see you, brother.
Yes.
Next weekend.
And I'm hoping that we can do breakfast Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, Did
you already talk to him about that?
I did not.
Okay. I would like to meet you for breakfast on Sunday morning. Hopefully with some of our Redmond family too.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing pork rind at the Mother Earth Fair News thing next weekend in Belton.
Yep.
It's going to be a lot of great speakers and people there that can't wait to see. Mike Badger from APAPA. He's one of the head guys from APAPA.
He just, I emailed, he's the one that fixed the
links for the videos of the training videos.
Yeah, he's going to be there.
Matt was having issues, and I didn't even know they even had any training videos and stuff. So I was like, oh,
I know. I'm so glad that Matt joined because I wouldn't have known about the videos, honestly.
Yeah, but
my guy, Dr. Leo, the bee guy.
Oh yeah,
he's going to be there. I haven't started bees yet. There keeps being a new project, and the bees keep getting put off. But after this year, I'm going to throw a really big fit.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to happen this year.
Anyway, Daryl from Redmond Real Salt's going to be there. A lot of people y'all might know Sean and Beth. They be on Justin Rhodes videos a lot. Well, not a lot, but a few times.
But definitely Pork Rind. He is the guy for the pigs that's warming me up to the idea of maybe having pigs one day.
Yeah, so if anybody that has pigs or wants to learn about pigs, hit that man up. He is the pork evangelist of how to raise pigs.
Yes, and he's so much fun to listen to.
Yeah, very entertaining.
So, ooh, you're having a raccoon that's eating veggies. They can actually. I've heard about raccoons stealing the eggs, but I've heard of them ripping the head off of chickens. But we have had really great luck with our systems that we have in place. We have electrified poultry netting, and then we also have hardware cloth on our hutches. So I know a lot of people want to free range their birds. We do modified free ranging, and we are trying to protect our birds. And we have had great success with that. And roosters, for me, have been the best thing to keep hawks away. Ever since we've had really good roosters in with all of our different flocks, even with the ducks, they have kept the hawks away. So we've been really lucky.
Emma said, Matt would let me get pigs. Would love to raise all. I can't wait to get them.
Yeah, my
pigs and sheep.
The thing that is warming me up to the idea of pigs is actually when Pork Rind talked about thinking beyond doing halves and holes in certain cuts because it's really going to be, in charcuterie or other things. And that got me thinking, as a foodie, that would be my interest. If I was going to get into pigs, I'd be interested in charcuterie. And I know it's already a time investment, and I'm somebody that's already investing time into the queen of birds, the American breast. There's more time into that meat bird, but I'm a foodie and it's worth it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But so aside from the Mother Earth thing that we have coming up and all the meat birds we have coming up, we are about to be launching into e-commerce pretty soon here.
Yes, yes. Hopefully in the next 2 months, we'll be able to start selling our products a lot more efficiently.
I never knew I was going to be a poultry farmer.
Yeah. We're going to take our chickens out to a FDA approved butchery so we can even start shipping across state lines. We're coming up with ways to do pet friendly food treats and whatnot. So, things are in the works here. We're like Morgan, we're doing soaps and body products type ordeals.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool to see some of the stuff that you're doing with your soaps, Morgan. And we haven't done videos or anything. We've really been making soaps behind the scene and not really in our channel or anything. We've just been cultivating the art of it.
Yeah, trying to get it honed down. But after listening to 12 months to a million that doing it audiobooks, I think we might start at least hitting out there.
Yeah, we're going to be dabbling quite a bit more. So, what did he say?
He said the soaps are. I like the names of your soaps that you have. You kind of name them after all your famous animals, barn cats, and
that's cute.
And Toby and them.
I really like that.
So we're going to be going with barn to door for selling our products and stuff.
And one of the good things about being at the APAPA conference is talking to people because there were two large people there. There was the Grace Cart guy, and then there was the barn to door people that, both representing, helping smaller business people like us, poultry farmers. And it sounds like going to a conference like that would be just for people that do
large scale farming,
or people that just do pastured poultry. But almost everybody we met there is applying all of the same business and marketing that we were learning there to also their pigs and
their cows, all their livestock,
all of their animals.
Anything that does pasture raising animals, anything that deals with improving the soil and whatnot. So
because there was a lot of educational marketing with that, which is something that we've needed at this point. And so it's going to be an interesting year for us business wise, probably.
Yeah, that I wanted to get milk goats before that reason, but I got big hands, and dwarf Nubian goats are just, their teats are just too
yeah, we want to get into lambs.
Yeah,
lambs is gonna be the thing. We have to get our pasture right where we plan on putting our different areas.
Oh, did you just say that, pork rind?
Well,
did you just say
the first one to say that?
Yeah.
No,
because for us, we're just using it as our first year just to start off with. But we are going to eventually.
We know that we're going to have to switch over
to a bigger platform, and I know people hate Squarespace and all that, but it's something that's really affordable for us right now.
For getting your feet wet, it's perfect for that. But we already know Gray's cart is the one.
Yeah, Gray's. Now, if I had your type of money, but the way my bank account is set up,
don't be blasting him like that.
How about that? The Nakid Gardeners, you have left your urban garden. You didn't see this. We really didn't.
I had no idea that I was going to be a poultry dealer,
Yeah.
Especially this year with all the egg jokes and everything. I do feel like a dealer's when it comes to eggs right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, everything just fell in our lap as we went through, and this.
And it's crazy because we were just learning the things just as it was like starting to happen.
It is a subscription base. It's not based on our sales, and the cost isn't too bad as far.
They'll actually do like a one-on-one meeting via Zoom and break everything down for you. If that's something that you're interested in, sidebar, let us know if you want to talk to our contact just to break it down. No pressure.
She said Tori be dealing. Yeah, she do.
Yep.
Winter Dragon. Oh, that's an interesting name. Glad you made it.
Oh, I like that. That is a cool name.
Oh, speaking of the man.
Oh, yes. Okay. Good thing he's here.
Good thing you're here. So, Rob, the Sapper Garden.
Esseance family gardener.
Yeah, well, I know him as the Sapper Garden, but he had a nice video of him cooking a nice meal in one of his
it was
videos.
Lamb, right?
Yeah. And,
which is my favorite.
And I was like, he showed me the book that he got this recipe from, and I was like, say what? And so I was like, you got to be kidding me, dude. I was like, dude, that is a bad book. Where'd you get it from? He's like, don't worry about it. I got you. I was like, huh? So he sent me the Black Panther Wakanda cookbook. And oh my goodness.
I was looking through it. I cannot believe the recipes that I'm seeing inside this book.
Oh my God. Like, I just opened it up. Lamb kebabs.
And that one's just like, okay, I was surprised there's a recipe in there for watermelon soup. I
was like, I hope she didn't try to.
I had it open to see what your face would do.
Close the book.
I was like, but I'm one of those people, like, things inspire me, especially when you're growing stuff. Like, I will adventure in the kitchen. I haven't said this ever, like, on our channel. But I'm somebody, what would make me happy would to be in the kitchen experimenting all day long. That would make me happy. So I would love that.
There's going to be a lot of recipes we're going to probably be doing And look, they got this one where if you make your own dough and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get Mrs. Nakid Gardener to make her own. What are these? Beefs, Samoas, samosas, whatever like that.
It's okay. We'll work on letters.
Whatever.
Numbers. We'll work on numbers.
That ain't how it works. We'll work on colors tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But we're gonna be doing a lot of recipes off of that. Oh man, we got a powerhouse of people in here. What's going on, King?
Oh yay! I was talking on his live. I want to say it was on Friday.
Oh snap! Oh Star, bro, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So
I just now saw that.
I always appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I've never had them, but they look like they'd be pretty interesting. I mean, a lot of these recipes is going to be mostly from our garden, hopefully, or at least from a local farmery. Besides corn, we're not going to grow corn.
We're gonna find a friend that grows corn because we're never gonna grow corn. Like we've had nothing but failure with corn. But I appreciate cookbooks, and I'll sit and just like go through just for inspiration. So this is a fun, inspiring book for me.
Oh, kale pesto. That'd be interesting.
Okay. Don't say that. Yeah, you can't sit here. He's gonna let y'all watch him read the book.
Yeah, but it was good. So do we have anything else that we want?
No, those were really the big things this past week, and just being able to sit with Jill. I started to say earlier, just like capturing her energy because they have big things that are going on. Her husband just got to come home, like how we want you to come home. He's so jealous that her husband gets to be at home with her now and work from home, and that's our dream to have that happen for him. But they have a lot of stuff going on. They're going to be talking about here soon.
Our next live will be the 20th.
That's a discussion you've been having with the tax guy. We're going to have a tax guy here that is going to be having a tax YouTube channel for people that homestead or are trying to do a business in the kind of, whether it's a gardening business or a homesteading type business, and just how to get your taxes right.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, we're going to talk about the most common questions that they face on a regular basis, especially around tax time.
Misconceptions.
And different ways that you can
try to keep track of stuff.
Yeah, and along with expenses, how to track your expenses, what can be expensed off, and
that's a learning curve for a lot of people. I know it's a learning curve for me. Oh, poor Brian.
Oh, poor Brian.
He's trying to get us to pay for breakfast on
Sunday. Look at
that. I'm just playing. I appreciate you.
He put question, what are your money goals for the farm enterprise?
To bring him home.
Yeah. So I would like for each one of our animals to at least bring in anywhere from 5 to 7 grand a piece. I've been keeping track.
This is your small goal.
Yeah, this is my small goal. I want to be able to keep track. I'm keeping track better of what we spend and how much we bring in. Because I like what Morgan does at the end of the year. He does how much did his farm make, and he's been steadily increasing his.
We have been paying attention to that, Morgan.
Yeah, and him and Just a Few Acres. I watched their shows for a lot of educational business.
Yeah, Pete is so smart.
Yeah,
on Just a Few Acres.
Yeah, so next on the 20th at 7 p.m. we'll be doing a live with our tax personnel and giving some insight. Even people that are content creators, they're going to also be telling you what you can use as expenses and writes off and things of that.
And that's one of the biggest learning curves for a lot of content creators too, is taxes, because you have to do things a little differently.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it takes up a lot of real estate, and from the time that you started to the
Just to
time you
just
time
to
to
feed
harvest
some
it.
worms for
Yeah,
us. Yeah,
yeah,
it,
and that was one thing we learned about. I know a lot of people saying you could do fodder and stuff like that, grow your own feed for your chickens. But we were at the APA place, they were saying that if you're not able to grow about like 80 tons, it's not worth you to really do it. It's a lot of time and expense that you're going to be putting
it's
on there.
something you need to farm out to somebody
And we
that's
just
good
don't,
at doing it.
yeah,
We
we
don't
just don't have that time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people do have, and they come up with great ideas if you're doing small scale, but if you're doing large scale, it's darn near impossible to fully grow everything that your animals need.
Oh, Star,
You are just, I feel spoiled. I feel spoiled. You're so sweet. I
yeah,
appreciate that.
for market gardeners, yeah, it just,
Yeah, it's not going to be our jam. And actually, we're about to get our feet wet with our high tunnel. He was purchasing seeds today. Yeah, to grow in our high tunnel, and we have grown nothing in it yet. But it is in the works. It's not something we've talked a lot about on our channel as of late, but we are coming out of the dark season. It has not been a fun winter, like at all.
but when at the conference, we met with Froberg, and he was telling us about this best tasting hybrid tomato, and we're going to be showcasing that pretty soon.
If y'all don't know Farmer Froberg, check him out on TikTok. He has reels on Instagram too. Like, he is such a fun guy. He actually, as a content creator, he helped me with some information. So I really like him. He's a really smart guy.
Yeah.
But so I mean, we don't really, outside of the Mother Earth conference. I know that our friends, Emma, they're trying to get us to go to the HOA. I know tickets are about to be sold out.
Yes.
So I don't, we need to figure out. Is anybody else in here going
I
to the
want to
HOA?
know if Morgan, are you going to go, since you kind of almost got shunned?
I mean, are you invited as a speaker? Because then I will definitely go.
I will pay to come see that talk. Oh.
Yeah, it's been a fun year in content land.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were going to go to the Okie homestead, but we're not going to that one anymore. So
yeah, we just don't have the time. Hopefully by October, I think October will be our last event that we'll be able to go to. We were debating on either going to the HOA or the Hidden Oaks, their little thing, but they're no longer doing theirs because they're also getting
they're very busy. We never knew how they had the time to do those events.
Emma was asking about the Ozark homesteading. You got to send us private chat us about the information on that one, or you can put it up on here if you know it.
Yeah, if you can put the link in here, that would be great. HOA speaker. You're funny. I mean, they gotta arrange stuff. Not everybody makes the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, Ashley?
Oh, Ashley, hey, she's going to the Ozark Expo because she lives in Missouri. They just bought a property there, and we were chatting. She actually is excited. That's the first any type of homesteading conference that she's ever been able to go to. She's going to that.
Slow season, we might be able to.
The thing about being starting the adventure that we are and actually trying to have a business from our homestead, it is not easy getting a farm sitter. We have a really great friend that's a neighbor that will, but it's hard to leave huge responsibilities on somebody else. So we have to really look at what can we learn out of anything we go to. We're not going to be able to select going to something just to hang out. We have to actually get some type of education out of whatever we go to now.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we have to be able to get something out of it.
Yeah. TNS said we went to the HOA last year. Not sure we will go again this year. We love to go to the one in Tennessee was pretty good.
Yeah, that Tennessee one was good. We were chatting with Jill about that.
Yeah, the only thing I did not like about that was the first day they didn't have enough food trucks, but they fixed that the following day, and then that they was while speaker was presenting, they was what were they called?
They were practicing.
Yeah.
It was rude. But I will say it was their first time ever, and they actually pivoted every time. Like they made a mistake or like realized that people weren't happy. They were very quickly pivoting, which made me feel like they were really trying to make a nice event. So it was a nice event though.
Ashley said it's so hard to leave the homestead. We're going to one because it's 2.5 hours away and hoping to come back.
Ooh, that was hard for us just to, and you have 2 kids.
Yeah, I would suggest it. We did it and it was just an hour and a half away.
For
and
the
it was,
APAPA conference, 3 days hard. In a row, like that tore us up making that drive.
So it's just another rabbit hole for me to go down. I haven't used
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but yeah, so the Ozark Homesteading Expo is in Marshfield, Missouri, August 25th and 26th.
I need to see how far that is for my dad.
Yeah.
So that's one that we might be able to go to.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, how far is that from you, Emma? So that way we don't have to get a...
Well, she had to drive there.
Oh.
I don't think it's like right up the road from her.
Oh. Ashley said maybe they could get a hotel and have a neighbor watch, but maybe a bit.
Oh, you should do that and just test your control. I'm a control freak. I get it. I totally understand.
Yep. See you tomorrow. We're going to be doing a...
we're going to make some content with our friend Curtis, Webfoot Farms.
Talk about biosecurity and whatnot, and what to... For people that's trying to raise rabbits. Why do I keep on saying rabbits? Chickens for the first time.
That's all he ever wants. All he ever wanted was rabbits.
I know, right, Port? I'm like, man, Ryan, I was like 2.5 hours. Woo.
Yeah, more, I mean, we were pushing it at 1 hour and 15. One, way. But we are going to have a lot going on. Oh, yeah, no. So I mean, it's hard for me to let other people kind of come and take care of our animals, but we do a lot of extra things. So it's a lot of work for me to prepare to make it as easy as possible for somebody else, because I want it easy as possible for me, but doesn't like it real easy, I guess.
If it's easy, you're not trying hard enough.
Whatever. No. I need it easy so I can be in the kitchen more.
Oh, y'all camped out?
He's too bougie for that.
I don't know about bougie, but when is this thing? In August?
And that's hot.
Yeah. Talk about swamp bowl.
Whatever. Okay. So we better head out. It's been an hour.
All right.
We don't want to take up all your time on a Saturday night. I'm sure you guys have fun planned. We don't, because we're like kind of boring now.
I'm never boring. I'm the live of the party.
He's a comedian all the time. I'm the boring one.
You're not boring. You're just not as fun.
Oh,
Catalina Acres. We were just talking about you.
Yeah, we talked about you guys a few times.
Yeah, and it wasn't good either.
Oh, whatever. You're right.
Happy Mardi Gras. Is that this week or next? When is Mardi Gras?
See, he's becoming more boring now. I'm rubbing off on him. He's becoming very boring too.
Yeah. So we'll definitely catch up with you next weekend, Ryan. When are you going to be down there? Are you going down there Friday night or Saturday? When do you speak?
What city are you staying in? Because a lot of people don't know this, and we just talked to our Redmond family. Sid and I actually we graduated in Killeen High School, which isn't very far, and our Redmond family they told us that they were staying in Killeen, and we were like, that place is horrible. Like, so where are you? Because I know it's going to be in Belton. My sister has a place in Temple. We're going to be staying with her at her place, which is right there. But where are you going to be staying at? Because Salado is what I recommend. What?
She said,
get off of me, Sage.
Friday night, not sure where, but
Mother Earth News.
Oh,
okay, that's awesome.
Oh, shoot.
Well, hey. you gonna say wherever they say. Stay where they say.
Okay.
But if you have a choice, Salado is the cool place that's near there.
Okay, cool. Oh, so it started actually this weekend for Fat Tuesday is next week, I think. Okay. It's been a while. The last time
I've never
paid attention to it was when the Saints won the Super Bowl. So
we're not even really paying attention to the game tomorrow.
I am.
You are?
Yeah, we're going to the thing.
We are? We're going to a thing?
Yeah, the Super Bowl party.
You got a chicken tractor to build.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll see if you got to build some.
I got this.
Okay.
Go Chiefs. Hey, I like both quarterbacks. They from Texas, so I'm rooting for them both.
And I hear families playing against each other. That's all I know.
What thing? Well, thank y'all. Once again, the next live will be the 20th of this month, 7 p.m. We'll have a tax advisor to answer any of your questions.
And he's not a boring guy. He's a very funny.
You thought I was funny? This guy is funny.
Yeah, no, this guy's really funny. You guys don't miss
out. Bro?
Yeah, don't miss out on the information he has. He will make you laugh.
Yeah. So until the next video and next live, we'll see y'all and let's grow together.